What's eating you? Psychology Eats is here to help you. What's eating you? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? Well, today I am in another emergency appointment. We have here today Miss YaYa. Miss YaYa is tired. She just got in. She actually didn't fly in. She took a train because she said she don't mess around with airplanes. So it took her a couple of days to get here. I didn't want to tell anybody she was coming. Here's the surprise. She's here. And she says she got a lot to say. First of all, YaYa, before we start with you, I just want to say again how in psychology, oftentimes to get to the root of a family's issues and problems, you got to go to the kids and to the animals. The animals and the kids will always tell you the truth. It might take a little, small talk and some psychobabble, but we get it out of them. The kids and the animals. So quick story why I will always believe in the power of the cat and the dog in any family home. So a long time ago days, about 20 years ago, this is an actual story, an actual incident that happened to me when I was working in the field. I was working with a young man. Now, just a side note, of course, what happens in psychology and in counseling is confidential. So when I tell a story about a client that I've worked with, I may or may not change the gender. The incident is real, but I may change some things just to always make sure that I'm showing confidentiality to my clients, past clients and current clients. So yeah, never going to give you all the details. But what's important about this story is how the animal played a big role in uncovering something that was happening within this family. So I go out to this house to see this client, and he was fresh out of jail. And so part of his condition for being released was that he couldn't smoke weed, he couldn't sell weed anymore. So I let him get home. He saw him for a couple of weeks, and then I go and pop up, and I say to him, it's him and I are in the kitchen, and the way the house was made, I could see the living room from the corner of my eye where his pit bull was laying on the couch. So I love dogs. I'm not afraid of dogs, so that was cool. And so I'm talking to him, and I'm like, "Are you smoking?" "No, ma'am." "Are you selling anymore?" "No, ma'am." I said, "Okay, well, if you get caught selling or if you're smoking, you're gonna violate your probation. You're going back to jail." So him and I, as we chatting it up, I see the dog in the corner of my eye digging through the couch, but I'm not paying the dog any attention. The dog was just doing what dogs do. So now I see the dog heading in my direction with a bag in his mouth. And I'm like, oh my God, what does this dog have in his mouth? So the dog comes right up to me with a bag of weed. I'm trying to ignore him. I remember this so well. I'm trying to ignore the dog because I remember it was like Friday. I was ready to go home. I had just got paid. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a lot of paperwork. Oh my God, with this dog and this bag of weed, please get out my face. And so I'm ignoring the dog. Finally, the dog was like, you not going to ignore me. That dog put that big old pit bull head right between my arms and sat that bag of weed right in my lap. Yes, he did. And the first thing the client was like, "That's not mine. That's not mine." I said, "Well, who else in here smoking? The dog?" Right? So from that point on, I always made very friendly with the dog of the house, the cat of the house, and the children of the house because they always tell the truth. So now we are here with YaYa. YaYa is, if you're watching this video and you don't know who YaYa is, you're going to have to look at my old videos. And I tagged YaYa's owners so you can go back and look at Sin City, look at her videos, and Chillin with Walt, and you'll understand who YaYa's parents are. So YaYa was adopted by Walt in Sin City. And they have broken up, so now she is a child of divorced parents. And just a side note, we know that in the United States, half of all marriages end in divorce. So YaYa, I don't want you to feel bad about this because there are so many people, so many children just like you dealing with the divorce of their parents. So YaYa, a lot of people have questions about you, where did you come from? One of the bigger questions, YaYa, they want to know who purchased you. When you were adopted, money was exchanged. Do you know, did your dad Walt go in his pocket or did mommy go into her purse? Which one was it? Well, YaYa says she don't know. All she know is she had a little bow on her neck and she was a gift to her mommy. That's all she know. All right, speed it up. Your daddy was there for a few weeks, couple of months, and then he moved. How did you feel when that happened? I asked YaYa. She said she felt devastated. She felt devastated, and she felt like it was all her fault. And I said to her, YaYa, it's not your fault. Many kids who are the product of a divorced parents blame themselves. And I'm here to say it to any child. It is not your fault that your parents divorced. YaYa said she thought it was her fault because one day her dad had left his charger on the floor and she chewed it up. And she said it was a few weeks after she chewed up that charger that she thought that it was her fault. And I assured her that that was not the case. Then I asked her, why did her mommy and her daddy break up? What does she know? Basically, she said she wasn't sure. I said, well, according to your mom, they broke up because of Durter, your cousin Durter. I think I'm saying his name right, Durter. And she said, the only thing she knows is that her dad did turn off the internet because she knows he did that because she was in the middle of watching Caillou and the internet just went off and Caillou was gone. And so that's how she knows that her dad did it, because she saw her dad walk away from the internet box. So she said she knows that that really did happen. And the reason why I'm glad she showed up today, because people are out in these YouTube streets, YaYa, calling you a whole backup dancer. Apparently your mommy dropped a video today and she was dancing in the kitchen. And then we see you come in and you like you was dancing or something. So people out here saying you a whole backup dancer. YaYa said what happened was she heard the music coming from the kitchen. She was thirsty. You could clearly see her in the video go and get something to drink out her little bowl, and she drank some water out of her bowl, and that's all she know about that. She says she wants everybody to know that she stand with her mother 4 paws down, period. 4 paws down, period. So She missed her father, but it's all about her mother. Does she want her father to come back? Not if he's not going to be happy. Plus, she got wind of her father dealing with some, having another stepson or having a stepson or something, and she ain't with all that. So, for all of you guys who have been, reaching out and talking about YaYa and worried about YaYa say don't worry about her, worry about yourself. That she's good. And that's it. And that's all. And YaYa, thank you for coming in. I'm gonna I don't think I need to really prescribe you any type of medication. You really seem to be pretty good. I'm just gonna encourage you to, continue to dance. That's good exercise. And just stay, be who you are. And I'm glad you came in because that breakup was not your fault. So that's it for this session. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let me know who is the next person you want me to bring into my office and diagnose. Thank you.